A fancy metal platform for displaying cakes. What kind of person would just show them off though? They're for eating. Can't reach the ones on the top shelf. Well, technically you can. Because you can jump. In fact, we can stand on it. We don't spin with it, but there we go. And I'm not wearing the flare hat that we got in the last episode because I haven't got the full set yet, so... wait. No, so... That's the one. But I always get confused with which one is up top. It's like... I'll just do this. Yeah, that will satisfy. Oh well, that's an outtake I'm going to leave in. Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for more of Hacking Time, the Seal the Deal DLC. And in the last episode, we saw why the captain was so sad. And that's because with story time, we learnt why we were going through the deep sea. It must have smashed on the captain's head or something, because it was his old friend who went on the wrong ship but became captain of that ship and it sunk. That's kind of sad, and that's why he smokes 2 cigarettes at a time. He is a big lad. But for that, I feel like we need to help him out a bit. We didn't really buy a ticket for his ship. We're kind of technically a stowaway, even though we checked in anyway, but that could be the SEAL's fault. And they don't do their jobs very well anyway. So I feel like everything needs to be ship shape. Let's help out the captain. Although I would say that I'm not a fan. I don't know why. That's probably going to be a thing for this DLC. I'm not a fan. I mean, I like the concept, and I'm not that badly annoyed with this, but the death wish annoys me. Again, though, I love the thumbnail for the loading screen. Very nice. I love it. Alright, so Sprint Hat is in order. I will say that right now. If you didn't get that clue from the actual thumbnail from loading in, that's your cue. So let's go sort that out. Oh, and by the way, before I continue, there is an achievement for this. Yes, we have achievements added to the DLC, as we've already talked about when we were doing the Death Wish. If you didn't see us doing the Beat the Heat half of that episode, then that's a thing. Because what I need to do is scroll all the way down to the bottom, because I haven't actually earned it yet, so this is going to be quite fun. Clear ship shape, the level we're on right now, Chapter 6, Act 2, without upsetting the captain. This is harder than it sounds, believe me. I'm going to be grinding this for however long this video takes to get this done. So, yeah, that's going to be fun.
Hi, miss. How can I help you? Oh? There's something you want in the lost and found?
Yeah, it's kind of mine. Can I have it back, please? It would save a lot of aggro, even though I still need the achievement.
The captain lets us pick something from it if we work very, very hard. Maybe you could help.
Why can't I not just retrieve my lost property? That's the whole point of Lost and Found.
But you'd have to ask him nicely. Just follow the mess to his room.
Okay. Well, we did say we were going to help him out regardless, but hey, if our prize would actually be a timepiece, I don't think we can get very mad about that. Bit of spook noodles right there. In fact, this place isn't exactly looking ship-shape at the moment. So you can see what we're going to do. By the way, remember last episode where we hit... Well, not our last episode, but the last act of this level, the first level of this entire... The first mission of this entire level, shall I say. First act. Chapter 6, Act 1. We had to go through the entire ship in order to get to checking in, and then we had to go through again while all the ways were cleared in order to find all of the timepiece shards to get that timepiece for that act. Well, that was your time to memorize the entire layout of this, admittedly, mess of a ship. And you're going to have to use your knowledge of the ship quite a bit here if you want to be optimal. Also, don't die because, you know, things aren't safe. Safety hazards aren't apparently a thing with these seals. Then again, they have got thick fat, so they probably do not get hit from thunder, fire, and ice.
What's that, pup? You want to help out? Huh. Sure. Maybe something will get done around this mess of a boat for once. It'd be a first.
I don't think you should be having these people at the control consoles. But then again, considering they're playing games, they're not doing much harm, but they're also not doing much good. Also, I just realised there's a Sheikah eye. I was about to say Sheikah Slate, but that is also technically correct because it's glowing neon. There is a Sheikah eye right there. Zelda reference.
All right. You'll need to deliver drinks, some food, and a few other things. And do it quickly, pup. Oh, and there are some other jobs that'll need doing, so pay attention. Are you ready to start?
Not at the moment.
Well, come back when you are. This ship isn't gonna clean itself up.
Okay, I feel like we should get in a costume for this. So, obviously this is just something I want to do, but, you know, we need to go fast, and I don't have any Sonic-related stuff, so you know what? I feel like I want to be a certain dragon instead. This is perfect.
Good. You can start by getting rid of some of these boxes for me. It's starting to get messy in here.
Yep, that's our first one. As far as I can tell, the first 1 or 2 items are not randomized. The rest of them are. This could be very annoying in the Death Wish because they could spawn. Items / missions or chores, whatever, could spawn in the opposite area that you are in, so you have to like somehow micromanage. And you can stack. Remember that I said that there was like stacking ability? Yeah, that's something that we're going to have to do. So you can see that there's a little bit of a crazy taxi arrow line, giving you a vague area, but I can't jump. That's not a good start. But yeah. Also, I wanted to take off the magnet badge for heart pond related use, because we can get by the tables, we can hit by the fire, and stuff like that. The crazy taxi arrows, don't pay attention to them, because when you have multiple items, it's not helpful. It's really confusing. I was pressing B! I was trying to not... I'm still pressing B. That was really annoying, and that was not necessary. I almost got burnt twice because it wouldn't put the thing away. I don't know why, I have a lot of trouble with this, and I'm not a fan. And by the way, you have to stand on here in order to pick this up, so that's cheeky. But thankfully, you can just chuck it exactly where it needs to be, so that's not a problem. Could use a health pond right now if I can stop grabbing the walls, so there we are. Plus, Lilac's headpiece. This is an official mod, as I've said before, so I feel justified on using it if I mess up on a jump, such as that. His patience is already kind of dwindling. I don't know if I'm going to get the achievement first try. This could probably take several. I tell you, I am not an expert at this by any means. So, this is going to take me a lot of tries. I can beat the mission, but I haven't got the achievement, and this is the reason why. And if you're going to think you're going to be able to do it while doing the Death Wish, think again. No, it's not happening, mate. So, you just need to stay on top of everything that spawns, and for some... this is what annoys me. Didn't I not just do that where it was actually the laundry chute area, so the basket's actually been filled up since. I'm not going to be talking about every goddamn item. I'm going to be here all day otherwise, so it's just going to be me, like, spouting nonsense and trying to get through this. So, of course, the first attempt I'll leave in. I cannot see what I'm doing. This entire DLC, I have that problem, so if that's going to become an annoyance, I do apologise. It's the annoyance I have with it. I need to go out this way for the drinks. That was inopportune timing. We've only got 18 missions to do at least, so there is a cap, but ouch. That was also inopportune timing. Right, these guys want the drinks. I kind of need health right now, though. I don't want to be going out of my way. I've got them all way.
Along for me.
Right.
Thank you for these ordinary letters, fellow passenger.
I was pressing jump. There we are. See, look, the crazy taxi was telling me to go this way to drop off this thing. Oh, crap. Ow, don't want to bonk. What are you doing? He's still pacified right now, so I think I'm doing okay, but oh, the camera's locked up. Come on! I'm getting annoyed already, you can hear it. I'm not putting that on, it's legit annoying because I'm trying to move as fast as possible and it just won't let me because I'm not allowed to see what I'm doing. I mean, I know why the camera locked up, it's to make the wall jump easier, but I'm trying to see what I've got to do afterwards and I've got to plan ahead. Not exactly helpful when I'm trying to go fast and I'm trying to pick up the items from the cookers and it just won't let me do it. Okay, so he's got, like, not much problems now. And he hasn't actually got mad at me yet, so that's helpful. That bonk kind of helped. Ouch! I'm gonna die. I need health. Right, so we need a detergent ball, apparently. That was about to run out. If something actually runs out, it will poof. Poof, and the dude will get mad. So, yeah, I need to get that one over there. Oh, jeez. Please don't do that. Need to get back to the restaurant at the top. I'm going to go this way. It might be quicker, might not be quicker. Not too sure. Oh my god, stop spawning stuff. I can't, ouch, keep up with this level of messiness that you want me to do. he's going to get mad in a minute, and that's going to be the loss of the trophy. Achievement, whatever. You know what I mean? Lingo. You won't truly get mad, though, until something actually goes poof, because you run out of time. That's what the circles are. Oh, come on! See what I mean? Everything's ticking down now, and you want me to keep messing about in the kitchen. I keep pressing B when I'm near the item. It just doesn't want to go in until I get burned or something. You can hear me mashing. Okay, so there's a lot of items in here, so this is going to be fine enough. So that's all stuff to go in the washing machine.
For a fellow passenger.
But the fellow passenger thing is, oh, they're all upstairs. Are they in the same room, though? I mean, it's quite short distance, it seems. Yes, they are. No, they're not. Wait, what? And I'm pretty sure I tried to home attack there, but because I got so many items, I'm wobbling, so that ain't helping my movement.
You're feeling lucky?
I'm gonna have to go there. I've got so many items right now, but I need to do the easier ones. Okay, so that was actually one I needed to do. Yeah, so yellows is for delivery, reds are the ones you need to get before they poof, and one is going to poof, and I can't do anything about it. And I keep bonking, even though I keep trying to jump out of it. And because I keep wobbling, I'm not jumping out at the right time, even though I think I am. So that's not helping my case. There was health there, but I can't really risk it. Alright, so all this stuff is for the people in here. This is where I was trying to get to. It's just trying to know where everyone is the issue. Okay, so he's pacified again. You can tell by the you meet him at the corner. I've got only a few more jobs left to do. I need to get up higher. I've forgotten how to get up. This is bad. I hate it when this happens. Why am I not double jumping when I'm telling you to double jump? It's because that when you're holding something, she doesn't do the flip, so it kind of throws you off on how you're jumping. And your jumping is a bit hampered, I will give it that. I did try to double jump there. Right, I need to go down here. Give you that. Right, so something just went poofy. His anger just shot up, which is not helpful, but he's not mad still. So we've got a bit of grace here. So I need to get out of here. I want to grab these 2 ponds, because I kind of need them. Something's in the cooker with Dinah, so we need to get in there quick. So I'm going to go this way. It's a lot easier. I'm just going to jump. Not trying to abuse the cyclone by any means, but even so, I'm still struggling. No, you can slip. I'm surprised that hasn't happened to now, to be honest. That's annoying. Right, oh wait, who wants it? Who wants it? Oh shoot, it's out there. Bugger! Okay, I need to get out there quick. There's a door up here, I'm pretty sure. Is there a door here? No, there isn't. Cooking Cat! I didn't know Cooking Cat was here. That's a detail I never noticed, and I shouldn't really be noticing that now when I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I've lost the achievement. I've just noticed. Look at his face. You don't want his face... You know the... Wait, where are the doors? Oh my god. So you know how he actually has his own mugshot? Oh wow, I literally... Okay, I deserve that. I slapped it in your face because I'm in a bit of a rush, but... Yeah, you can tell that he's not happy. That's the problem. If he's up to that level of annoyance, that's the issue. It's if you look at the achievement icon, he needs to stay on that face in order for you to get the achievement, and I haven't got that, so I am gonna have to do this again, sadly. Of course, and I'm not going to show the entire run because it's pretty much just RNG and it's just hoping to be in your favour and you're good at multitasking and where everything is. Plus, it also depends on where you are spatially, because I'm taking the longest way possible to get around here, but I should have took the lift through to the daycare and went across that way, but I don't know. But I got to get back to the restaurant now, but I'm actually going to fall down because it's quicker for me at this particular point. And he's really getting mad now. I mean, the worst thing is when you're almost done and then you lose it. And when you're on the death wish, that really would make you want to yeet your controller. Trust me, I know. I've been in that boat. So, just keep your cool. Keep going. I still get stuck even when I use it, of course. Right, so that's another thing. Someone's going to go poof. That's not helpful. In fact, that's actually the final thing. But, oh, I can't get out quick enough. Hang on. No, I'm not going to make it even if I do. I need to go up and around. We'll see what happens when it goes poof. I mean, I think we have 20 tasks, but every time one goes poof, the total decreases, of course. Because we're at 17 out of 18. Nope, another one has spawned. But it's actually right next to me, so that's helpful. But as you can see, it didn't do too good in the long run. Even though I know what I'm doing, I kind of know the layout of the ship.
Attention, this is your captain speaking. You can stop now, pup. Come back to control, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, that's helpful. Thank you for respawning me up here. I was just about to head up myself. We did it, but didn't get the achievement.
Well, looks like you actually cleaned up more mess than you made, pup. That's more than most of the crew can manage. Help yourself to something from the lost and found. Nobody ever comes back for that stuff anyway.
Oh, and it just opens up because it knows. Oh yes, you can grab me now, so I'll start spinning and defying gravity. Actually, that's a question. Can I actually do this again on the same run? I'm pressing B. The icon is there, and I'm pressing B, and it ain't letting me talk to him. That is... Wow. Thank you, game. You actually lied to me on a command prompt. Thank you. Oh, I don't believe it, man. I don't know what's with this game with me sometimes. It just breaks in the weirdest of ways. That's just me, though. It's probably not anyone else. I mean, technology is just weird with me in general. I mean, the way I have to record this just to get a certain way, it should have just been as simple as plug and play, but it never was until I got the settings correct. Don't know why I did that. But at least we got it. I'm going to have to go and do that again off screen in order to get that achievement, but I will show getting the achievement on the screen. I might show the winning run in a speed up. I'm not entirely too sure. Obviously, I'll decide that when editing this, but it is something that I want to cover, and I've got 2 moths in my room now. This is the problem when you record with your window open in the middle of the night. Oh boy, there's something you don't need to know. But anyway, since this video, other than that, is going to be a little bit short, we do have a few tokens that we can go. We've got 2 spins that we can actually try right now. I would probably hold on to them until we do them all, but since I'm tracking them myself already, that's not really a problem. So, I say we head back to the lobby here, and we actually spend these tokens to see what else we can get. Maybe we can get some fire. Well, that's a beta hat. That is the original design for the brewing hat. I was about to say which hat. No, it's actually the brewing. This is what the original brewing hat was supposed to be, but it has been restored as a flare for mods, and it is perfectly compatible with dyes. So that's actually not so bad. So you know what? We'll keep that equipped for now, and we'll give it another spin. That I think I want to leave those for later. Because I'm not entirely too sure if I'm going to get away with using them. Kinda dubious on the YouTube front. Oh, really? You're not doing this to me again. You are doing this to me again. Again, 3 for 3 with the same thing. I mean, it may not be the same thing. I believe I have 2 for the same location, but for all I know, it could be. Blue Time Rift Sunshine Edition. Okay, so there was actually a mod that just outright replaces the Blue Rift music to the Super Mario Sunshine variant, and you can't get rid of it unless you deactivate the mod. This actually makes it as a remix that you can equip, so you can turn it off without having to go into the mod menu. So it's a bit more, you know, if you want to go back to the original, you'd have to uninstall the mod, so that's the thing. But yeah, I guess that's nothing we're actually going to be using, because I'm not planning on using the original design for the brewing hat. That's considered the beta design now, obviously, because it's not in the main game, not even as a flare, so it's a mod flare, but you get what I mean. But yeah, so other than that, I think we're going to be cutting until I have a successful run on getting the ship shape achievement. See you guys in a bit. Of course, this means that we now have Act 3 available, which is the finale, so that came quick, and it's just immediately there. Does it mean it's a boss? Maybe, but that's for another episode. The next episode. For now, though, we need to try again with ship shape. Okay, so we're coming back here. I've found one of the conductor's babies. So, the solution that I always have when I find one of these babies is go straight back to the restaurant, run right through it. I'm getting some frame rate drops, I'm not sure why. Go right through the restaurant to the opposite end, take the lift, and that takes you straight to the daycare, which is actually a nice design choice, and it also takes you straight up to the top, which is perfect for what we need to do, because then we can just drop him in. Now, this is not necessarily going to be the winning run, I just wanted to show that, because I did say it, they would come into play at some point, it just didn't happen on the previous run. I can't jump! I'm mashing buttons and then nothing happens. I couldn't even see that. That's fair. What? 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 Why did I respawn? What the hell? Why did I despawn there? I made the jump. Excuse me, game. What the hell? That squandered everything. First I came out of the door and I got hit point blank. Then you do that to me? Rude. That's how I normally get down here. That didn't despawn me that time. What the hell? I feel cheated. I feel cheated. I feel legit cheated. And I just did this one. Why have I got to do the same job twice? Why did you lose your toolbox? Wow, this just went south extremely quick. These are the last two items, so it's not that bad. Excuse me, no! I was up there! What the hell? Why did you just suddenly give up on doing what I told you to do? What is going on? I do not approve of what just happened there. What the? You're not doing what I'm telling you to do! What are you doing? No! I was there! I am so mad. I am so mad. I am so mad. I don't know if that squandered it or not.
Could you deliver these for a fellow passenger?
Oh, god damn it, I'm jumping. Why are you not jumping? I just get stuck sometimes. Jesus Christ, there it is! That was good RNG, I will admit, but the amount of times that I kept jumping, and I was just not jumping! I don't even know if I left in the bits that I was, like, getting frustrated, or how much I left in that wasn't sped up, but it's like, at some points, the hookshot wouldn't go off. The double jump just visibly doesn't give me additional lift, even though that the jump looks the same because I'm holding stuff. I bonk on nothing just because I'm holding more than two objects. Even if you're not wobbling around so much, just much as walking into a wall like that is enough to knock you on your ass like a collision. Which, by the way, I have the no bonk badge, so I shouldn't be bonking. Apparently that gets overwritten with holding too many items. Which also annoys me, and then wall climbs don't work. I mean, I shouldn't have fallen down the garden area from the very top. It was literally one jump, and for whatever reason, I couldn't jump out of my lunge. Oh, it's not even happening now. Lunge, there we are. I couldn't even jump out of my lunge, which was strange as well, but I got the achievement. It's on camera. It's just that I don't, it's like, I don't need additional artificial difficulty on top of a difficulty with RNG or some form of additional difficulty. Because it's not fair otherwise. It's like the main mechanics just tend to break on me when a time limit's on screen. It may not be a traditional time limit, but it's still a time limit, and I wouldn't have missed the batteries for the engine. I mean, I'm thankful that I got like a quick delivery that spawned right next to me, and all I had to do was go to the casino, which was the room up top. But I would have made it to that engine room, even if I did fail by hitting the electricity a couple of times, if I didn't fall multiple times down the garden when I was already at the top where I needed to be. And that's because I pressed the jump button to get out of the lunge, but I didn't get out of the lunge for some reason. I'm just talking about it here because I don't know how much I'm leaving in while I actually did the speed up, but you can understand my frustrations. And that's only the beginning of it. But yes, I got that achievement. Definitely one of the most difficult, I will admit. Because I'm not a fan of... I like the concept, but I don't like how strict it is, and it's even stricter later on, as you'll see later on. Alright, so I don't really need to say anything else, really. Like I said, this level's a good concept, I will admit. I mean, like, because of the way that the ship is designed, it forces you to memorize, but it's speedrunning on top of RNG. I mean, like, the amount of times I was trying to put stuff in the oven, I'm constantly mashing the B button, and yet nothing happens. And then I get burned because for whatever reason, HackKid just won't chuck it into the fire. It's like, I don't know why I have such problems around that area. But those are the easy ones to deal with, and thankfully, if you get them all at once, it's really helpful. I also had duplicate ones where I had to deliver the toolkit to the same seal twice. It's like you already had a toolkit. How did you lose the other toolkit, or put the toolkit away and then you had to go get it again? I mean, what? I mean, the captain was kind of generous by giving me freebies and just giving me rubbish to chuck into the bin, but now I'm just going on a tangent here. It's like, I can't talk while doing it because I can't speak fast enough, but now I'm standing around just talking about it because this level is just... to me. It's just... I'm not a fan of speedrunning on top of RNG. I mean, I'm not a speedrunner myself. Not a fan when RNG likes to be evil. I mean, like I said, the first two I tend to be the same. The first one's exactly the same. It's always a piece of rubbish that goes to the kitchen bin, and then in the kitchen you pick up one of the plates around the area, put that in the oven. Most of the time that follows up with another piece of food going into the oven, and then the one you've already put in the oven comes out, but the other one stays in there for a bit, but that's beside the point. We got the achievement. Ship shape is all sorted. Little bit of rage, but you know, things can be stressful when you're trying to keep things tip-top shape in a luxury cruise liner, I will admit. So with that, I'll see you guys next time for the, well, ironically enough, the finale of the Arctic cruise already. Yeah, that was a short one, weren't it? See you guys next time, where we chill out once more, if possible.
You're feeling